A warm welcome to one and all. We are gathered here for the inaugural function of the academic year 2021-24 and Deksharam. Transition from school to university or college. Life is one of the most challenging events in the student's life. When new students enter an institution, they come with diverse thoughts, backgrounds, and preparations. They come into a new and unfamiliar environment, and many of them have little knowledge of university or college. An important task, therefore, is to welcome new students to higher education and prepare them for their new role. And therefore, the purpose of student induction program is to help new students adjust and feel comfortable in the new environment. We here in St. Albert's College Autonomous inculcate in them the ethos and culture of the institution, help them build bonds with other students and faculty members. Without any ado, we can commence the program invoking the blessings from the Almighty. I welcome Maria Grace for the prayer song.
Light of the world, you step down into darkness. Open my eyes, let me see beauty that made this heart adore you. Hope of the life spent with you. Here I am to worship, here I am to bow down, here I am to say that you're my God. You're altogether loving, altogether worthy, altogether wonderful to me.
Now I welcome Professor Ninu Jose, HOD and Assistant Professor, Department of Logistics Management for the welcome address.
Thank you, MC. Good morning, everyone. Respected Chairman, Father Anthony Topil, Principal Dr. Solomon M.A., Registrar Father John Christopher Vadashiri, Dean of Management Studies and International Affairs Dr. Gio Jose Fernandez, HODs of all management programs, teachers, and my beloved students. I, Ms. Nina Jose, feel honored to welcome you all to the inaugural function of academic year 2021-24 and Diksharam 2021. It's our pleasure to invite the guest of honor, Mr. Rajneesh Mehta, the Executive Director of Hindustan Petroleum Corporation Limited. We are grateful for the acceptance of our college invitation and for sharing your valuable time with us. We are deeply honored to have you all with us. In this Platinum Jubilee celebration of our college, the honors is upon us to continue this remarkable tradition and honor the legacy of the college. This function has been in the works for a few weeks, and today we are inaugurating the academic year 2021-24 with a hopeful heart that all of you get you to enjoy our fruits of labor. This function would not have been possible without any of your support. Even though this inaugural function is a marker of the success of our institution, it also allows us to meet some of the brilliant number of minds in our country who become the chief guests for this inaugural function. Let me extend my gratitude on behalf of all the students to our chairman, principal, registrar, dean of management studies and international affairs who have granted us permission to conduct this function. It is a blessing for us to also gain such tremendous support from our dignitaries on the dais who lead us to the path and very patiently explaining to us what has to be done. When we have such leaders, the team is very motivated to give their best. I wish academic year 2021-24 and Diksharam 2021 enlighten us all and provide us with the approaches to take up the challenges and opportunities of tomorrow. Once again, I welcome you all to the inauguration function of academic year 2021-24 and Diksharam 2021. Thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am. Now, on to the presidential address. I welcome Reverend Dr. Anthony Topel, Chairman, St. Albert's College Autonomous and Managing Director, Albertine Institute of Management.
Dear respected Chief Person of the Day, Mr. Rajanish Mehta, Executive Director, Hindustan Petroleum Corporation Limited. Dear respected Dr. M.A. Solomon, Principal, St. Abbas College Autonomous. Dr. Gio Jose Fernandez, Dean Management and International Affairs. Dear Reverend Father John Christopher, Registrar, St. Abbas College Autonomous. Dear Reverend Father Jolie, Bursa, St. Abbas College Autonomous. Ms. Akhila Lal, HOD in charge, BBM. Ms. Nenu Jos, HOD in charge, Logistics. Chief guests, my dear members of the staff, and my dear students. I'm very happy to be here at the inauguration of this new academic year. Especially this year is very special for us, for our institution, as we are celebrating the Platinum Jubilee of our great institution, St. Abbas College Autonomous. Our college owes its origin in the foresight and sagacity of its founder patron, now servant of God, Most Reverend Dr. Joseph Atibeti, the first indigenous Archbishop of the Archdiocese of Verapoli. Our vision is to be a center of excellence in all our endeavors, focusing on learning outcomes, teaching, research, consultancy, community involvement, and nation building. And we have in our institution PhD in Management and Entrepreneurship, MBA, MVOC, Logistics Management, BBA, BBM, BVOC, Logistics Management, BVOC, Retail Management, BVOC, Travel and Tourism Management. And we are always in front of providing the students, especially the opportunities for placement immediately after the programs. We have almost around more than 90% of placements every year. So our institution is always in front, especially in the teaching career and learning outcomes, especially in the placements. I take this opportunity to congratulate all the members of the staff who are seriously involving in the development of our students, the integral development, and also to achieve the ideals and objectives of our great institution. At the beginning of this academic year, I wish all the success and progress, especially in our learning endeavor in the higher institution. And may Almighty God bless us all who are involving this great mission for transmitting the higher education to all of you. Once again, I wish you all the best, especially in this great, new academic year. Thank you very much.
Now it's time for the inaugural address. Let's welcome our honorable chief guest, Mr. Rajneesh Mehta, Executive Director of HPCL. He is the head of corporate strategy, planning, and business development of HPCL. He has 37 years of experience in different verticals of marketing. He has headed two major business industrial of consumer sales as well as lubricant business along with R&D and quality control. He has also been the head of aviation business of the company. He has deep and wide experience of petroleum retailing and LPG marketing. He has played key role in many innovations created and embraced by the company. So for the inaugural address, I welcome you, sir.
So respected faculty members and my dear students, it's my proud privilege today to inaugurate the management programs for academic year 21-22 today. And I'm happy to be here with you, even though virtually. I wish you all the best for your academic year and also the life beyond. I will not be wrong if I may say that we are passing through possibly some of the best times for the businesses and the companies. Why it is best? Because increasingly we are feeling that heritage and the history of the companies is not that much important. And what is important is today, basically the energy, innovation, and the brilliance of the individuals. That's why you see so many tech companies are basically ruling the world, and they are becoming increasingly big and big. In fact, some of them have become so influential that even the governments are trying to control them in one way or another. Let me share with you 2-3 examples, and one which comes from my own industry, energy industry. So you must have heard of ExxonMobil, which is one of the most admired company for a very, very long time. And what happened in May 2021, this ExxonMobil has been a part of the Dow Jones Industrial Index since 1928 when it was founded. What happened in the month of May, that it was swooshed out by none other than Nike. I mean, basically a shoe and the sportswear making company. So a company of $133 billion worth of value was kicked out by a rather new company. Let me share another example, and that is little more connected with the way I am speaking to you today. I mean, as a head of strategy, I have been always looking at the horizon. Where is the competition coming from? And in last 18 months, something very unique has happened. We all talk about Zoom. So 18 months back, Zoom kind of a startup company, and later on the pandemic happened, so it became a rather more popular noun. Now it has become a verb, and in some of the corporate words it's like 4-letter word. So I mean, the molecules which a oil company was selling is today competing with the electrons. I would have loved to come on the invitation of Joss to Cochin, basically burning some diesel and jet fuel on the way. And that's our business. But today, when I'm joining virtually with you, it's the electrons which are replacing the molecules. So competition is coming from very different angles. There is third story. As a part of the team of HPCL, I look after the startup investments for my company. And we have few of the startups operating from Kerala, and one particularly very dear to me is operating from Cochin itself. So today, with the help of that startup and using their AI skills, what we are doing for our company is that we are trying to secure 3,500 kilometer long pipeline. So this startup based out of Cochin has developed the AI for us, and through that what we are doing is that we are monitoring the any intrusion happening all along the pipeline. So intrusion detection system is being run with the help of a startup for a company as big as ours. So this is basically the way the world is moving, and that will give you the ample opportunities as you step into the field of business, seeking jobs, or possibly becoming entrepreneur yourselves. Now, I mean, we all know that today's youth is very smart, but if you are getting into the management, possibly you are smarter than the normal average Indian youngster going to the college. So I may not be in a very good position to give you any big sermons, how you can make the life very successful. But I will share with you the advice I give it to my daughters, 2 young daughters. They are also working with some of the startups. And this advice is something like this. So, we have been talking about COVID, and everyone talks about the festival season. And then if you are talking to somebody in Kerala, then festival season and COVID goes hand in hand. So now we are truly entering into a festival season, especially the Hindu festivals. And during these 3 festivals, the 3 deities, 3 devis are very important. One is Durga, the deity of power. Then we talk about Lakshmi, the goddess of money. And then the third sister is Saraswati, the goddess of knowledge. So as a country, I mean, wherever you go, first 2 goddesses get a lot of importance. So you have Durga and Lakshmi and Diwali and Navratras, and a lot of other festivals are happening around them. But the third sister possibly doesn't get that kind of importance. But what I strongly believe today is that knowledge, the Saraswati, is going to be the most important goddess if you truly want to grab the success and keep it for a longer period. Because what is happening today is that knowledge is important, but if you are even the best at something which you are doing today, it may not remain relevant after 3 years or 4 years or 5 years. So a constant ingress of knowledge, constant acquisition of knowledge is going to be the key game which can make you people successful. So my suggestion to all of you is that please keep it as one of your priority areas. Try and find some time out of the social media, which leaks a lot of time, which I personally feel not many of us can truly afford, and possibly you also cannot afford so much of time leakage through the social media. So spend time and effort in acquiring knowledge. It is not up to the college, but even beyond that, the knowledge will remain very relevant. I once again thank you all for your kind attention. I wish you all the best, and I also take this opportunity to inaugurate the session 21-22, the academic session 21-22 for the management. Thank you so much.
That was a wonderful speech, sir. Now, for addressing the gathering, I welcome our beloved principal, Dr. Solomon M.A., to the dais.
Dear students, welcome to St. Albert's College, Autonomous, Ernakulam. In fact, you are lucky to get an admission in St. Albert's College, Autonomous, which is one of the prestigious educational institutions in Kerala. The year 2021 is a very special one for St. Albert's College as we are celebrating the 75th anniversary, the Platinum Jubilee of St. Albert's College. Since its inception on 16th July 1946, the college has come a long way in imparting higher education to students in and around Ernakulam. The college has been and will continue to be instrumental in providing quality education and empowering students to become future leaders of our country. During these 75 years, the college have traversed a long way. In 2016, the University Grants Commission, UGC, has granted autonomous status to St. Albert's College. And the college was awarded A grade by the National Assessment and Accreditation Council, NAC, in 2016 in the third cycle. This academic year is also very important as we are expecting the fourth cycle of NAC assessment. The entire college, students, teachers, non-teaching staff, and the management are gearing up for the process. And I am confident by the grace of God and with a combined team effort, the college can reach greater heights. Today, 20th September 2021 is an important day in your life. We begin the UG classes, and I know that you are very much excited to step into the corridors of St. Albert's College. But due to the prevailing pandemic situations, the classes for the time being are restricted to online mode. As per the government guidelines, you may get the opportunity to enter into the campus of St. Albert's College on 18th of October 2021. Till that time, your classes will be on online mode. Today, we begin this academic year with a student induction program named as Diksharam by UGC. In St. Albert's College, we used to have a program called Scala Brevis, but now we are following the guidelines proposed by UGC. As a student, you have studied at least 14 academic years, starting from LKG to plus 2. Now, the system we follow in colleges are entirely different from it. There in schools, the classes and examinations were conducted in yearly pattern. But now you have the semester system here. Each year is divided into 2 semesters. Therefore, you will have 6 semesters during the 3 years of your study in St. Albert's College. At the end of each semester, you will have the end semester examinations. And in each semester, you will have the internal examinations. Apart from it, you will have to do the assignments and internships as instructed by your tutors. So follow the instructions given by your teachers and tutors. Attendance is another important thing you have to keep in mind. There are marks for attendance. Students having 90 percentage or more than 90 percentage attendance will get the full 5 marks. Those having 85 to 89 percentage will get 4 marks. Between 80 to 84, 3 marks. 76 to 79, 2 marks. And those having 75 percentage attendance will get 1 mark. This is for a 100 mark paper where the total internal mark is 20. For a pass in the internal examination, only 6 marks is required out of 20, that is 30 percentage. If you fail in the internal examinations, promotion to the next semester is not possible. Another important point is that any student having less than 75 percentage attendance cannot write the end semester examinations. So be careful in your attendance. Apart from your academics, you also get the chance to participate in various co-curricular and extracurricular activities. So make use of it to develop your talents. There are various clubs like Nature Club, Tourism Club, Quiz Club, Film Club, and so on, and various organizations like NCC and NSS. In NCC, we have all the 3 wings: Army, Navy, and Air Force. You can also participate in the arts and sports competitions conducted by Mahatma Gandhi University. The advantage or the attraction of these are the grace marks you get. You can get grace marks up to 15 percentage per semester for NCC, 2 percentage for NSS, up to 5 percentage if you attend national camps, 5 percentage for arts, and up to 25 percentage for sports activities. There is also a program called Albertian English Learning Program, AELP, in your first semester, and Albertian Happiness Program, AHP, in your second semester. All these are to improve your English language skills, general knowledge, and for your holistic development. Make use of these years effectively, and after that, you will be capable enough to face an interview for a good job. Each department in St. Albert's College is conducting various certificate programs in which you can join. This will give you an extra edge in the concerned subjects, and you can excel when you go for an interview or higher studies. Some departments are even offering coaching classes to help students to face interview and write competitive examinations. Hence, make use of it to the maximum. My message to all of you is that work hard, learn well, and behave in a well-mannered manner to everyone so that you can excel in your life. Once again, congratulating all of you and wishing you all the success and good fortune in the coming years and in your future. Let me conclude. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words. Now I welcome Dr. Gio Jose Fernandez, Dean, Management Studies and International Affairs of St. Albert's College Autonomous, for the felicitation.
Dear most respected Reverend Dr. Anthony Topil, the chairman of St. Albert's College Autonomous and the managing director of Albertian Institute of Management. Dear respected Mr. Rajneesh Mehta, the executive director of Hindustan Petroleum Corporation Limited. Dear respected Dr. Solomon M.A., the principal of St. Albert's College Autonomous. Dear respected Registrar of the College, Reverend Father John Christopher Vadashiri. Dear respected Vice Chairman and Bursar of the College, Reverend Father Jolly John Odathekal. Dear respected Ms. Ninu Jose, the HOD in charge of Logistics Department. Dear respected Ms. Aguilar, the HOD in charge of BBA Department. Dear Ms. Nia Edin, the HOD in charge of BBM Department. Dear Ms. Arya MS, the HOD in charge of Travel and Tourism. Dear Ms. Amala Mary, the HOD in charge of Retail Department. My dear faculty members, non-teaching staff, dear parents, and my dear students, a very warm good morning to each one of you. The author is unknown. Once upon a time, there lived a king who was well revered, who was well respected. And from a faraway kingdom, a king came and presented him with 2 golden eagles. King took these eagles and gave it to his gardener and said, "Let these eagles fly on my garden. Whenever I open the windows of my room, I should see them flying high. Because it always looks good when a golden feathered eagle flies high outside your window." The gardener took these eagles and took it to the garden. Next day, the king opened the window, and what he saw was one of the eagles was flying high, whereas another one was sitting on a branch. So the king thought it might take some time for the eagle to get accustomed to the conditions. He waited. Next day, when he woke up again, he opened the window, and what he saw was one eagle was flying high, the other was just sitting idle on a branch of tree. This continued for many days. The king got fed up. He called his prime minister and said, "What is happening here? Only one eagle is flying high, the other is just sitting idle." So the prime minister said, "Let's call the medicine man or the herbal man, let him come and check the eagle." The doctor came, the Ayurvedic or the herbal man or the doctor came, checked the eagle and said, "It doesn't have any problem. The wings are fine." But again, it didn't fly. Then came the witch, or what he called Mandravadigal, the witch, and they tried. Unfortunately, again, this eagle didn't fly. One was flying high, the other was just sitting idle again. So he came up with an announcement to his people saying like, whoever makes the second eagle fly will be given 100 gold coins. After a week, when king woke up, he opened the window, and what he saw was both the eagles flying high in unison, and it was a beautiful sight. King became very happy. He came down and asked, "Who made the second eagle fly?" So the gardener said, "Last night, an old man came and he made this bird fly." So that day in the morning, the old man was called, and the king asked him, "Old man, please tell me, all my experts, all my knowledgeable people, all my witches or all my doctors tried to make this eagle fly, but it didn't flew. What trick have you used?" The old man said, "I didn't do anything. I just cut the branch where he was sitting, where the eagle was idly sitting." Now you would be thinking why I said this story. One reason is I never love to give you a lot of preachers. I just give a story and a message. And the second reason is this story represents each one of us. Let's take a class of 50 students in your batch. There would be students who would be motivated by themselves, who are ready to fly high to reach the skies. And the sky is the limit. It could be an industry where you would be the CEO or the CXO or the chairman of the company. And there would be students who would be very comfortable where they are. They would be very happy what they have been till yesterday, and they would be more than happy to continue the same way that they are. Dear students, take these 3 years. Take the forthcoming 3 years at St. Albert's College to enhance your knowledge, to enhance your skills, to enhance your attribute, and cut down the branch that you are sitting comfortably. Cut down the branch where you feel very comfortable, because as long as you cut down from that branch and you fly high, you don't know how big or how high you can fly. And I pray to the Lord that let these teachers cut down the branch that you're sitting comfortably and make you more responsible and make you fly high to the skies, which is more vast, which is more blue, and which creates more opportunities for each one of you. So take these 3 years, study well, work hard, and be the proud faces of the nation, and be the faces of St. Albert's College Autonomous. Have a great 3 years ahead. Thank you very much, and have a great day ahead.
Thank you, sir. That was really inspiring. Now we shall move on to the oath taking ceremony, and I welcome Reverend Father John Christopher Varashiri, Registrar St. Albert's College Autonomous, for administrating the oath. And I request all students to place your right hand on your chest and repeat the oath after Father.
The more I learn, the better I see how little I know, and how little I know of my own capacity to know. I see that each branch of knowledge is so rich, so complex, one can study a lifetime and still be a beginner. Teach me how to learn wisely and well. Help me to master the subjects I need to study, and never give in to despair or boredom. Help me to remember how fortunate I am to be able to study, to grow in knowledge. Give me wisdom that I may treasure knowledge and never forget how little I know. Help me to be diligent without undue ambition, and successful without worshipping success. Teach me to give each task its rightful place and use my talents to the best of my ability. Make me strong against temptations, resolute before distractions, humble before the truth, and gracious to the less gifted. Give me a vision larger than my studies and greater than my individual success. Teach me to use my opportunities gratefully, develop my talents responsibly, and place my learning at the service of truth and justice. May I keep learning all through my life, knowing that however much I may learn, there are always new worlds to discover. Make me wise and strong, that I may learn from life itself. Consider everyone as my teacher, and never turn away from the light of your face.
With that, we are near to the end of the session. I invite Professor Agila Lal, HOD of Department of Business Administration, for the vote of thanks.
Good morning to one and all. I am Ms. Akhila Lal, Assistant Professor and HOD in charge of Department of Business Administration, St. Albert's College. It is an honor to have been asked to offer a vote of thanks on the occasion of the inaugural ceremony of academic year 2021-24 and Diksharam 2021. First of all, I extend my most sincere thanks to the chief guest of the day, Mr. Rajneesh Mehta, Executive Director, HPCL, who gave his time from his busy schedule to grace this occasion. We are very grateful to you and happy for having you here and enlightening our students. Thank you, sir. Now, I would like to thank our chairman, Reverend Dr. Anthony Topel. A big thank you to you, Father, for gracing this occasion with your presence and a lovely message. I also thank Father John Christopher Vadasheri, our registrar, for rendering the oath for our students and for all the guidance he have extended to us. Thank you, Father. Next, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude towards our dear principal, Dr. M.A. Solomon, who have been supporting us throughout. Thank you, sir. I would also like to thank our Dean, Dr. Giorgos Fernandez, for all his support and guidance. Thank you, sir. Next, I would like to thank all the HOD in charge of the departments and all the faculties for their cooperation and support. Last but not the least, I extend my gratitude to all the students without whom this program isn't complete. Wishing you a joyful day ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, Agila ma'am. We have reached the end of our session. I thank our chairman, Father Anthony Topel, Principal Dr. M.A. Solomon, and Registrar Father John Christopher, Dean of Management Dr. Gio Jose Fernandez, and our chief guest, Mr. Rajneesh Mehta. We are extremely privileged to have you all here today. Furthermore, we appreciate your valuable time and patience you have shown today. Furthermore, I thank our HODs, our teachers for their hard work for arranging this event. Wishing you all a wonderful day ahead. Thank you.